Hello everybody, and welcome to AMA Air. I'm Chris Savage.
And I'm Erin Dobbs. Later we're going to hear from the National Association of Scale Aeromodelers about what they're doing to help bring scale flying events to clubs around the country.
That's right. But first, here are some news stories from around the hobby.
You can now register for the AMA Foundation Jet Rally. The event will take place August 24th through the 27th and will be held in Ottumwa, Iowa in conjunction with the annual Fly Iowa event. There will be open flying each day, an evening bonfire with live music, a full-scale aerobatic extravaganza, and more. The pilot fee is $65 and additional pit crew passes and dinner tickets are available. Just head over to amafoundation.modelaircraft.org/jetrally.
Saturday, May 6th is International Drone Day, and you can join a team to get involved. AMA will be the title sponsor of the event with the goal to bring the drone community together to educate the world that drones are good. International Drone Day was founded in 2015 by David and Sarah O'Neill, the hosts of that drone show. In 2016, over 80,000 people worldwide took part, and there are currently around 150 simultaneous events planned for the day, many of which take place at AMA Club Fields. You can visit internationaldroneday.com to find and join a team near you, or you can email info@thatdroneshow.com to form a team.
This past weekend, the Weak Signals RC Club held its 63rd annual RC Model Expo in Toledo, Ohio. More than 160 vendors, speakers, and other attractions were on hand at the Seagate Convention Center, and Model Aviation Magazine was on hand to bring the experience of the show to all of you. You can catch the Weak Signals wrap-up video series on modelaviation.com in the coming days.
After the break, we're going to hear from the National Association for Scale Aeromodelers and find out what you can do to help bring scale modeling to your club field. Stick around.
Are you ready?
Well, we had a great time hanging out at the Toledo RC Expo last weekend, and while we were there, I had the chance to speak with Mike Barbie from the National Association of Scale Aeromodelers about his AMA Special Interest Group, or SIG, and what they're doing to help clubs from all over the country bring the fun of scale modeling to their fields.
Well, I am here this afternoon at the Toledo show with Mike Barbie of NASA. Mike, how are you?
I'm good. Very good, Chris.
So I hear the word NASA, and this might not be the same NASA that some of our viewers are thinking about. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Okay. This NASA is the National Association of Scale Aeromodelers, okay? And we are a special interest group with the AMA, and we have, within our group, we have scale modelers from the radio control discipline, the control line discipline, free flight, and helicopters. Okay? So all those scale competitors are part of our group.
And the one thing you all have in common, no matter how you're flying, is that you all love scale aircraft.
We love scale aircraft. We love the airplane to look exactly like the full-scale airplane, or a helicopter, or a free flight airplane that looks, a rubber band airplane that looks like the full-scale airplane. Yeah.
So here at the Toledo show, we obviously have, like we do at a lot of shows, an amazing display of scale aircraft. Do I need to be a builder at that level to participate with NASA?
Oh, no. We've structured our classes within NASA for scale events, for competition, to go from the novice all the way to the expert designer, okay? All the way up to the designer, the guy that will sit down with pencil and paper, design an airplane, build it exactly to scale, and then come out and fly it. And from the guy that just flies in a quickie 500 race or something, but he has a scale airplane and he'd like to come out and compete, so he goes in the novice fun scale class, and that's it. Now, every once in a while at some of our events, we'll have a class called Beginner. And that is a class only for someone that's never flown in a scale or any kind of competition. And it's very relaxing for that gentleman or lady to come into that class, because he or she can compete against everybody that's a total beginner. And guess what? The next year, they'll come back and they'll fly in the novice fun scale class or the expert fun scale class because they had fun. They got introduced to competition the right way, the easy way.
Very cool. Well, I know one of the ways that NASA's involved right now is you guys are participating in a raffle. Why don't you tell us a little about the raffle, the aircraft, and what happens with some of that money?
Okay, this particular raffle this year, every year we do a scale airplane. It has to be a scale airplane.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This year, it's the scale biplane, this DX-18 radio, and Desert Aircraft was very, very generous to donate the 120 engine, and True Turn Spinner donated the spinners, okay? And John and myself and a couple other guys built this airplane in my shop. So what happens, we raffle this airplane off in September at our grand event. We have what's called the Scale Classic in September. That's our last event of the year. And we raffle the airplane off. The money, and I might as well tell you, that's $5 a chance, 3 for $10, 7 for $20, and they're available on our website, okay, which is nasascale.org, okay? So you can buy tickets on the website. Now, a little bit about where we spend the money. What do we do with the money? Everyone that has the first time scale contest in the United States is eligible for $500 grant from NASA to help the club put on the contest, okay? Then, they've had such a good time, the next year they decide, okay, we want to have another NASA scale contest. We send them $250 the following year and every year after that to support the contest. So as long as there's 5 requirements, okay? It has to be an AMA sanctioned event. It has to use all AMA rules. They have to have an AMA sanctioned contest director, okay? They have to sign up within 2 years 4 new NASA members, okay? Then they have to submit, the 5th and important thing is, the results of the contest to NASA at the end of the contest. That's it. It's easy. We send them the $500 for the first year, and a lot of time, I'll even go to the contest and help them run the contest and get it established and get it going. And I'm more than happy to help them in any way they need, you know, over the telephone or email to get the contest established and going. So that's where the money goes.
That's fantastic. And it just speaks to what our special interest groups, just like NASA, really do to support the hobby and support the hobbyists, even more importantly.
Right.
You know, if folks want to learn more about that grand event, we've covered the NASA Scale Classic and Model Aviation in the past.
Yes, you have.
So you can find that coverage at modelaviation.com. If folks want to learn more about NASA as an organization, website the best place to go for that?
The website is the best place to go. There's membership applications on the website. There's pictures and write-ups about all our events.
Fantastic.
All right.
Mike, thanks so much for taking some time to tell us about NASA.
Thank you very
Your
much.
special interest group is fantastic. We love all the work that you do on behalf of Model Aviation, so thank you for that as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you ready?
Last month, members of the Alabaster Radio Control Association visited Thompson Intermediate School in Shelby County, Alabama, to share their love of modeling. But this visit wasn't the first.
Every year, members from ARCA spend 3 days with 5th graders to share the hobby with the class and hopefully raise interest in aeromodeling and RC flying. Club members taught the students the basics of RC flying and helped them build rubber band-powered models. According to teacher Susan Mitchell, these extra events give the students confidence to enjoy learning and to pursue their interests.
We've got some news about the biggest full-scale fly-in of the year.
That's right. If you're planning on attending EAA AirVenture, AMA members can now get a discount on tickets. With the discount, AMA members can save $7 on a one-day non-EAA member admission. The annual fly-in will be held July 24th through the 30th in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, with several events and attractions available for attendees. We look forward to seeing you there.
Well, that's all for this episode of AMA Air. Thanks for stopping by. If you have a story that you'd like to see on our show, head over to air.modelaircraft.org and send us an airmail.
And of course, if you're not already a member of AMA, just visit modelaircraft.org and sign up today.
We'll see you next time, everybody. But for now, it's time to get flying.